Hello everyone, it's Angie here at Beads and Plenty More. Today I thought I'd show you some different woven techniques using plastic lacing. So I've got the square one here, I've got a round one, and I've also got a flat lace design that we've done up. And I just attached these onto a key ring just to finish them off. Now I'm working with this flat plastic lacing, this Rex lace. It comes in a few different ways. We've got it in these little skeins here, or we've got some kits that have cute little heads to make keychains and so on. Now, if you don't like the look of it, you can certainly use rat tail to do these as well, which is this lacing here. I've got the colored one here. This is a 2mm that I've got that I've made this bracelet out of. Or I've also seen these done with suede lacing, so the ultra suede. So that gives you a couple other options. But what I was going to show you is just some basics on how to get started and so on. So I've got just a piece here of the Rex lace, and I was going to start with this flat braiding here. This one I opted to just tie it into a jump ring here, and then I put a large bead over it to hide my knot. You can certainly take it and glue it into an end. So this is actually a magnetic clasp, the other half's right here. And when I'm gluing it into an end, I often will take the knot off and I'll just wrap it with a little bit of wire to hold the cord from coming loose, and I'm going to trim this a little shorter, and then I'll just glue it into the end here with some E6000 glue. So if you're doing up a bracelet, you probably want to cut your pieces about 1 meter of each. But what we're going to do first is I'll use the green one here. Take that off. And I'm just going to create a loop. I'm going to bring the white one around it, and I'm going to create another loop to go through that green one. So then I'm just going to pull the green one tight, pull any extra out of the white one here. So got the white one sitting tight too. And then I'm just going to create a loop with the green one. And we're just going to work along creating loops. So as you can see, this is something that you could do with a kid. Certainly can do it with adults too, not leaving adults out of this. But it's a fairly easy one to do. And with the flat lacing, I'm just making sure that it doesn't crumple or flip over. It's staying flat on its same side. But it works up pretty quick here. So there's my work. So let's move on, and I'll show you how to do the square one next. So this is this square one here. So it's got 2 sides that are green and 2 sides that are white, just the way it's done. And I'm just going to use a jump ring for my middle, and that'll give me something that I can attach to later. So I'm just going to run my 2 cord ends through that. Kind of get them even here. So then, just going to divide them so that I've got one going one way and one going 90 degrees the opposite way. And I see I've got the white one underneath, so I'm going to start with the white one, and I'm just going to bring both ends over. So I've got them looped over. And then with the green one, I'm going to look, and this is where my end is, and then this is where it's looped over. I'm going to come over the end and through the loop of the other one. So over the end of the white one here and through the loop here. So now if I pull all 4 ends, I should end up with a little square there. You see the square? So Doesn't really matter which cord you're working with, whether you're working with the green or the white. I'm going to bring the green over this time. So directly straight across. And then keeping in mind that this is the tail end, I'm going to come over the tail end and through. I let go of that one. Okay, over the tail end of the green one and through the other green one. So I've got all 4 ends. Just pull them all tight. And this, of course, will get easier as you've actually got something to hold on to. So we'll do that with the green again. So over the tail end, through the loop. So as you can see, it's starting to come down the side here. So I threw a large bead on in the middle here, and then I decided I was going to convert and do the round braid instead. And the round braid is just a variation on this square one. So we were going straight across. This time we're going to go off to the side. You see the difference? So this would have been straight across. This is off to the side. And then same deal. I'm going to take note of where the end is. So the end is coming down here. I'm going to go over it. So the second part of this is really just the same as what we were doing with the square one. But because we're moving the round one, or the white ones around a little bit, it creates a round braid instead. So this would have been straight across. This is over to the side. So really, you're starting off with the square one when you start this round braid, because you have to create that square first. And it's not quite as square when you pull it tight, like it has kind of rounded edges on it, not quite the square that we had before. So do one more here. I'm not sure in my little sample if you're going to see it, because I'm not sure I'm going to get far enough to really have the pattern develop. So yeah, it's just starting here. But it ends up looking like this when you get a little further. So I hope that gave you a few different ideas on what you can do for braids, and I hope you have a good day. Bye for now.